How's it going, Gage?
Cal, better, now that you've taken down every hired gun that Sork Thomas sent after you.
Yeah. Be good not to worry about bounty hunters for a while.
Yeah, about that. That's a good trick. I was just a bit off.
No, it wasn't. What is this, Cage? How much did Sork offer you?
Not enough. Then, every hunter we took down drove your value up. Now you're worth my time.
You're how they tracked us down in the first place.
Now you're getting it, bud. I've been known to hunt a bounty myself from time to time. Still, that was a big pool of contenders to carve through. I think you're the real deal, Jedi.
Want to find out just how real? Not too late to put this behind us, Cage.
No chance. A girl's got debts. And I've been waiting a long time for this payday, Cal. Long time. But most of all, I can't stand all this damn peace and quiet! Come on! This is what I live for!
And it's what you'll die for. Last chance, Cage. Walk away.
That's not how I play. Boba! Boba! Looking slick, buddy.
Cage, it's been a while.
You two know each other?
We go way back. How about we bringing this Jedi together? Split the bounty right down the middle.
I'm not here for the Jedi.
No, it feels good not to be the target for once.
You have no idea how valuable this woman is.
Well, when you put it that way... Listen up! There's two kinds of people in this galaxy. Those with live thermal detonators, and those without. I trust you boys can do the math. Time's up! Cal! I'm not just gonna let him take me away, right?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Very well. See you around, Jedi.
I wonder how long this has been here.
Keep moving, Jedi.
And turn my back on another bounty hunter?
If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
In case it hasn't clicked, Cal, this guy's not exactly a fan of Jedi.
That would be an understatement.
Which begs the question, why team up with one?
We had a common enemy, Cage. You.
Make no mistake, we are not allies. I know Jedi. I know what you are capable of. And I do not pity your fate. What do you want?
I'm curious. How do you two know each other?
A lady never tells.
Our circle is small. Many choose the bounty hunting profession, but few survive. And Cage never seems to die.
No, she doesn't.
But a bounty will fetch a handsome price.
Once Sork learns your role in taking down the Haxian brood, who knows what'll pay for you?
Listen, Boba, if credits talk, let's talk.
My client's pockets are far deeper than your scum.
You wanted to play this game, Cage. This is your reward.
Leave me be, Jedi. I'm just taking in the view before I take in my bounty.
Suit yourself.
We're done here, Jedi. Hope we never meet again.
Got the message, loud and clear.
We'll talk soon. Just like that.
Far as I can tell, didn't even have time to radio me.
Criff. That is just... Oh, Criff.
Cal, did you hear? That fool Grok got done in by an Imperial patrol.
Brock's dead?
He even told the old bastard to be careful when he left.
You sent him alone?
I thought he could handle it. He was just nabbing a fuel injector. At least the fuel injector didn't take a single hit. That geezer sure didn't know his way around a payload.
Guess you and Grok weren't so close, huh?
No, this is what the old man would have wanted. Call it my bereavement tax. How you doing?
Take a load off.
Till next time, pal.
Of course I am. Nobody knew the market like him. Where the hell am I gonna find a buyer for this fuel injector? Grok would know.
That is what you're upset about? What's wrong with you?
Oh, looks like the book found its spine.
You lost a friend, Dana. You do not have to just dust that off.
Go stick that crap in the jukebox, will ya? I mean, seriously. I ain't gonna let this bleed me.
Okay. Sorry then.
Heh. Leave it to the professor to treat a blaster wound with therapy. You know, Teach, if you're in the market for a job, I could use a brain box like you in my outfit.
Unbelievable.
Figured. Some people just don't have the ear for higher purpose.
What was the higher purpose behind Grok's death?
He died, 'cause he died. Happens to the best.
Wouldn't you rather your death meant something?
You want to trade your life for some gilded ideal? I can't stop you. But Grok, he went out like...
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. You?
Guess I'm fine too.
It's all right if you're not.
Hey, don't get mushy on me. Do I miss Grok? Well, sure I do. I mean... You know what hurts the worst? The old man was strong, sharp, grumpy enough to curdle clear water, too. But beneath all of that, he actually believed that a couple of nobodies like us could strike it rich. Too many skeptics and cynics out there, Cal. You find a believer, you hold on tight.
I hear you.
Talk later, but... I'm getting pretty fed up. Folks treating me like a wounded bogling.
Doesn't help, does it?
Not a scrap. It's not like I've never been alone, either. Practically raised myself on an orbital mining station.
What was that like?
I saw a lot. A whole lot. My heroes were the spacers who ran supply contracts. They'd drop by for a few days, cash in, usually gamble most of it away in the sabacc dens. But they weren't rooted, you know? And it took me about 16 years to figure out that I wasn't rooted either. So I hopped on a tramp freighter, never looked back.
You got out. I'm glad you did.
You know, I'm glad too. I didn't get out of there. I never would have met the old man.
Well, lad, we've done it. A tank thrown in with the finest fish. A tale told to the utmost. An innocent young boy's eyes opened to the wide galaxy.
Something like that. What's next for you?
I've been asking myself just that. In recounting my infamous annals, I've been... something's gnawing at my innards, lad. A black notion that, perhaps, Just perhaps, one Wet is nae truly dead. For Sakavitar, and for my own peace, I must know. Perhaps it'll be tomorrow. Perhaps a year from tomorrow. But I fear I must pursue my dread nemesis one last time.
I understand. Hey, if you ever need anything.
I know, lad. I know.
This whole Empire occupation is really getting my mucus in a knot.
I thought everything got your mucus in a knot.
This is no time for jokes, Cal. Somebody should, I don't know, start a town collective.
Mass mobilization, but underground so the Empire never notices.
We could disrupt communication, sabotage their supply lines.
Be a shining symbol of defiance for the rest of the galaxy.
That sounds incredible.
You bet it is. All we need is a name. The Good Guys Gang.
Not inspiring. The Empire Stoppers.
Too on the nose. We'll never think of a name.
Shut it down.
Oh, that Cabbage, he is one cute kid.
Yeah. You ever thought about having kids?
Me? With kids? No, no. I mean, well, yeah, okay. No, wait, what was the question?
I didn't think it was possible, but you're actually blushing.
Oh, no, I'm not. This isn't a normal color of my face. A very normal, typical color. I think the whole kid question is like gambling. If you're gonna bet, bet big. But if you're not feeling it, there's no shame in walking away from the table.
That's actually good fatherly advice.
You think so? Hey, I'm good, Cal.
I was hoping to run into you.
What'd I do this time?
Just want to say goodbye, that's all.
Where are you headed?
I'm not sure exactly. Just feeling restless. Time to move on.
Take care, Mosey.
You're a hell of a hunter, Cal. Hope to see you again. Later, BD.
My genius is paid off again!
What happened?
Well, I told an Imperial officer that I knew about a secret priorite deposit.
Do you know a secret priorite deposit?
No, but I figured he'd pay me first and I'd find one along the way. So me and Olympi walked the Kobo Plains for hours. We're walking, and walking, and walking, and walking.
Okay.
Impy's starting to get real mad. Suddenly, I spot something shiny in the distance. Impy runs ahead to find...
A priorite deposit?
Nope. A Rancor caught in the majestic Kobo sun. I hid behind a rock until the Rancor left. Want to know the best part?
What?
The imp had 5 credits on him.
Cal, you been holding out on me?
It depends. What are we talking about?
I heard there's a whole shipload of High Republic knickknacks just sitting around in those spires. You wouldn't believe the kind of credits some of these elite types will pay for that crap.
Terrain's pretty rough. Not ideal looting conditions.
Yeah, Toa was telling me all about it. Of course, she wanted to put them behind glass.
You don't trust her with them?
Don't be naive, buddy. It ain't doing anybody any good in the hands of some historian. Follow the credits. That's what I do. Talk later, buddy.
Cal,
Sojourner.
laughter is light. Oh, but my time on Kobo grows short.
Any last words of wisdom?
The wind whispers paths of sand. A blotted sun. A shadowed hand.
Not even gonna try to guess what that means.
So you have learned.
It usually takes a while.
As it should. Farewell, Jedi.
Safe travels, Tulakt.
You will find your path, Sojourner. Have patience.
You know, I came here for a change of pace. Now we got a Star Destroyer lurking overhead. I should just sample it for my new album. Turn all that aggression into something creative.
You sticking around Kobo with everything going on?
Oh, sure. Sounds like a few people might bow out, and I can't blame them. But I've got art to make. There's something special about Kobo. A heartbeat. It's faint, but there if you listen. That's what I'm after. Enjoy the tunes.
It's about that time. I have to catch the next hauler off-world if I'm gonna make the meeting.
Guess this is goodbye, huh?
I guess so. But I wanted to say, when two radiogenic substances...
Easy, brain box.
Brain box? I was trying to thank you.
Hey, it wasn't a dig.
Well, it sure sounded like... Oh, a dig. Because archaeology. Not bad, Cal.
I'd try.
Really hope to see you around someday, yeah?
You too. Stay safe, Toa.
We'll talk soon.
Guess you were right about the Empire all along, Moran.
I assume you're referring to the Star Destroyer blotting our sky.
Yeah. You leaving Kobo?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'll slum it here a while longer.
Why?
I mentioned Dreo, my old partner. Never told him I fled here. Poor fool probably doesn't know I'm alive.
Have you tried to contact him?
Can't bring myself to. There's enough shame to go around.
Don't wait, or you might miss your chance.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'll drown my sorrows a little while longer.
Hey, Monk. Now that I'm not going to be around as much, we should talk about Pyloons.
Sure. What'd you have in mind?
I was thinking maybe that you could look after the saloon in an official management capacity. At least until I get things settled.
You know what, Grease? It'd be my pleasure to look after this place for you a little longer.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Monk. Good talk.
Anytime, boss. The weather report is cloudy with a 100% chance of Star Destroyer.
Can't believe the Empire sent one all the way out here.
Indeed. Pretty soon you'll be able to count Empire-free planets on one hand.
Hang in there, Monk. Grease and I are working on something you might be interested in.
He did mention something about a franchise opportunity. That Star Destroyer's not going anywhere. Maybe I should strike up a new beverage to mark the occasion.
Hey, Monk, I'm not sure if I said this yet, and if I have, I probably haven't said it enough. But thanks.
You're welcome, boss. But what are you thanking me for? Need to borrow some credits?
What? No. Hey, I get it. I'm a bit hard to work with. But you really lived up to the name of this place. Great-Grandma Pyloon was something else. She looked after others when they couldn't look after themselves. And you knew she didn't want to because she complained about it all day, every day. But she still did it because that's what you do for the ones you care about.
For the record, she clearly passed on a few things to you. And not just the complaining.
Yeah? Thanks, pal.
You're back! When your race failed, I feared the worst.
We made it. And I've got the compass.
Well done! Then it's all over, is it?
Or just the beginning. It's gonna take a lot to get Tanalor ready for the others. Wanna come with us?
I appreciate the offer, but this cantina really has become a home.
Glad to hear it, Z.
Think about it. You are seeing Master Kree's dream through. Now don't watch it up.
You think Kato will be all right?
I do not know. But you and I both grew up without parents. How are we?
So far, so good, right?
Just so. We must remain watchful, yet give her space. In the end, she will determine who she becomes, not us. We'll speak later.
Hey, Cal. Great to see you.
What's going on?
See, we love Kobo and all, but I was never much good at goodbyes.
I'm afraid we must say our final farewells, Cal. We have bright hopes for our future.
But those can't happen on Kobo. Not anymore.
Where are you going?
Haven't decided yet. Figured it doesn't matter, as long as we're together.
Well said, Zeke.
I understand. You need to choose what's best for you. Good luck.
And to you as well, Cal.
Take care, BD.
Let's talk later.
Tulok's gone.
Wow, didn't see that coming.
Be nice. In her time here, she was a pretty good soothsayer.
Yeah, her leaving the planet is soothing me right now.
How do you feel about the changes around here?
Same with all the other changes. Resigned annoyance. We've seen a lot happen here. The first prospectors. Oh, remember that massive heat wave?
How could I not? Practically melted my membrane off.
And the Afrin swarm that ate the town's food supply. No one knew what to do.
I still think we should have eaten each other.
We both might hate change, but we've seen enough to know it's just the natural flow of life.
Wow, that's pretty profound.
Thank you, Cal. Say, could you do us one favor?
What's that?
Could you go away?
Well, here we are, back where it all started.
Anything you do differently?
Life's like cooking a meal. Sure, you make mistakes, but you just can't start over.
I don't think that's quite right.
Oh, so what, you're a chef now? I should whip up some of Great-Grandma Pyloon's mystery mash for old time's sake. Ah, where am I gonna find puffed salad way out here?
Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home.
You sticking around, Dana?
Of course I am. I wager Kobo's got plenty more to give. Those imps will have to drag me out of here in pieces. Ain't gonna be the same without Grok, though. They sure don't make them like that anymore, huh?
No, they don't.
Still, I'm liable to miss the next score, or a blaster muzzle in my face if I stand here whining.
Hard to find the time to mourn when you're trying to stay afloat.
Yep, you get it. My door's always open, Cal.
Barkeep.
Good to see you, Cal.
How's everyone holding up?
Not too good with the Empire all over, but what's the sense in getting worked up over something you can't control?
My master always said, the foolish one lies awake worrying about what he cannot change. The wise one sleeps.
Sage advice.
I've always had trouble sleeping.
Well, don't lose any sleep over us. We can manage on our own. After all, this isn't the first time Kobo's faced a disaster, and probably not the last.
It goes a little.
Wonderful to see you, Cal. How are you?
I'm all right. Got a lot on my mind.
I hear you succeeded in your quest.
Lost a lot along the way.
In my day, the Jedi would say that the Force is a river, and every life a tributary that returns to the greater whole.
I think Seer said something like that. To live is to lose. Nothing is ever truly lost.
I think I'll hang on to that one, if you don't mind. I'm busy, young Jedi.
Sierra and Cordova are gone.
Still can't believe it.
Neither can I. We will honor them by helping the path.
Seeing the cantina empty out, it's making me nostalgic about how the whole thing started.
Must have been tough in the beginning.
Oh, tough. Tough doesn't even begin to describe it. First off, the entire place was a mess. Stains everywhere. Mostly old food, drinks, a few body parts. I even found a shiverpede nest. Tried removing it while they tried removing my head. And it took 2 weeks before we had reliable power and water.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was back then. But now, funny. It all seems like a great story that I wish I could live again.
Monk, you back there?
Well, here we are. Nearly as many empty seats as when you first walked in here.
The Empire's never good for business.
Outer Rim's a tough place. Its selling point was being stormtrooper free until a few years ago.
It was good to see you.
Hey, Cal. Let's talk another time. Mine's racing with ideas right now.
Am I glad to see you? Got a little proposition for your ears only.
Pass.
But I haven't even told you the scheme. Wait for it. Rancor Petting Zoo, eh?
You just can't help yourself, can you? I'm not gonna be around to save you next time.
So, getting a soft yes on Rancor Petting Zoo. Okay, we'll table that for now. How about bottling Kobo matter and selling it as a miracle cure? Can I interest you in a Necco cheese venture? What about a collapsed mine escape room? Ooh, I got it. Roller mine roller derby. I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
Fine, I did it. Happy now?
Did what?
Sent a comm letting Dreo know I'm here. It probably won't reach him. And if it does, he certainly won't reply. I wouldn't. Besides, there's no chance he'd actually come here.
At least you tried.
At least I tried.
Can you believe it? Mosey, gone. Winnie and Zig, poof. That lady what talks riddles.
Two locked.
That's the one. Always knew they weren't Kobo material.
What makes Kobo material?
Stubborn. And, mostly stubborn. We're like moss, we are. Scrape us off, we just grow right back. Hey, mate.
So many people have left, Cal.
Yeah. Been lonely in here, huh?
Will you come visit from time to time?
Of course, Z.
And this isn't goodbye? Splendid. We'll speak later. Go on, sit forth.
So where do we go from here?
Reach out to those in the network. Gather allies. Build something new.
Not gonna be easy.
Who promised that? We must be careful, Cal. Keep counsel only with those we trust.
I trust you and Grease, which is more than most have in this galaxy.
Our path will not be easy, but I am glad I walk it with you.
Oh no, Mosey's leaving.
Going to another planet to hunt more dangerous beasts, I suppose.
While she's at it, maybe she could hunt for a personality. I can't believe it.
Me neither.
What happened? Did Turgle strike it rich?
I don't care what they say about you, Cal. You've got a sense of humor. No, everyone left. It's just us and the dregs of Kobo. Present company excluded, of course.
Oh, it's a disaster.
Look on the bright side. That makes you two the most popular people in the outpost.
Huh. He's right.
Had to happen sooner or later.
You're okay with me, Kestis.
That means more to me than you can imagine. What was your name again?
Are you serious?
I got you, Gulu.
What are you doing?
Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
Monk.
What can I do for you?
I'm surprised you're sticking around through all this.
Leave the cantina? I think not. They'll have to drag me out in a scrap box. Besides, I've been in worse predicaments with far worse employers.
Oh yeah? Were you fired?
Not exactly. I quit, with little notice. I found the job distasteful, to say the least.
See you later, Monk.
Enjoy the beats, Cal.
You ever think about taking trips off-world, Turgle?
Maybe. But I'd keep my home base here, of course. But I imagine owning multiple luxury homes across the galaxy as my fame and fortune grow. I hear the lakes on Naboo are beautiful this time of year. And Diego's got 1,000 moons. 1,000!
Hey,
Monk.
Cal, what can I do for you?
You mentioned your last job was distasteful.
Did I? My employer was the type who would never let me quit, if you catch my meaning. Fortunately, for me, one day my restraining bolt failed, and I immediately found a new career and star system.
You're on the run?
Takes one to know one, sport. Cal, I've got connections to some Imperial channels. Seems like Kobo is on the Empire's agenda now.
I was afraid of that.
It certainly won't be good for business, but we'll manage. We usually do.
Let me know if you need anything.
Load off. Say, Cal, what's Tanalorr like?
Outside of the temple, it's pure wilderness.
How lovely.
The best thing about Tanalorr is the quiet. It's about as far from the Empire as you can imagine.
Sounds like you picked yourself a prime plot of land.
You're welcome to visit any time.
I might just hold you to that.
It was good to see you.